Technological devices, communication, 5G networks. 5G networks will transform our lives completely and getting closer. But not only will they bring more speed, they will improve connections in very ways. The cities in which they are installed will change drastically, reaching a digitization that we could hardly imagine. We will find houses, cars, traffic lights, canopies, or smart lights interconnected to facilitate people's lives. We also propose a machine that people can have in their homes with the function of teleporting letters, package, and mail, all kind of merchandise. On the other hand, with the them of video calls, in the future they can make through watches, cars, and even smart refrigerators. We want that the forms of communication be faster and more efficient. Fashion. In the future, fashion will already have changed significantly. The way in which people can measure clothes will be very innovative. A virtual platform will be used in people to visualize the way in which the garment or clothes they are interested in will fit their body. Fashion stores will work with smart technology. Not only the logistics of garments are smart, but the fashion stores themselves will be taking a high technological component in their composition. We shouldn't be surprised if we enter in a fitting room and we find a tactile device in which we can request the clerk another size or different garment. An interesting addition is that of virtual reality with many possibilities in physical stores, which will allow establishments to display their garments with virtual projections and to show a much higher number of models that the current one as a virtual catalog. Technological devices in food. The food, due to lack of resources and due to saving and environmental care, will be printed on 3D machines. Machines will be capable of printing edible products, will be the real blast in applications of this technology. With one of them in the kitchen, we can prepare any recipe, from a Mexican food to Greek food, from an immense online database and having only the cartridge that each this needs. With all this, we hope that technology will already be of great help in the future to humans. It will have changed the lives of many people and will have helped science, the media, food, and even fashion. There will already be many methods and options of food, clothing, and communication. Life will be very different from how we know it today. One of the projects that we find most interesting with technology is a smart clothing system that will allow you to change your clothes with just a smart selection options. The project is based on a garment that will be placed around the entire body, covered excepting the head, and that will change its appearance depending of the options chosen by the client.
Medicine. 3D printing. 3D printers will have quickly become one of the hottest technologies on the market. These printers will be used to create implants and even joints to be used during the surgery. 3D print prosthetics will have been popular as they are entirely comfortable and useful. With this machine, the people will be replaced the part that he or she needs and feel it completely natural. This will be help a lot to involve people like the military who suffer losses in wars, people that have accidents, or the people that an organ doesn't work very well. Transport. Infraction intelligent cameras. This will be a camera which will be mounted over a road or installed in the streets to detect motoring offenses, including speeding, cars going through a red traffic light, cars going through a toll booth without paying, etc. But also the camera that will be able to detect the faces of who is driving, their co-driver, and those know who is he or she, their tracks, their ID, his registers, and everything else. This will have been useful and safety in managing people as they drive and who they are. Entertainment. Ultra technological television. This TV, apart from that you will be able to be on the internet, watch Netflix and channels, apart from that, this will have the option of be able to watch in 3D. And you wouldn't manage it with a control, but your voice will be the control. If you order it to turn on, the TV turn on. If you order it to put a movie, this will do it. This will have been very popular and to many people will be used. This machine will be help the medicine a lot because sometimes people need a body part that lose in an accident to facilitate their lives and don't have to take risk in any situation like an arm or a leg. However, this must be free or cheap because there are some people that don't have the enough resources and or much money to obtain this and to buy these parts of the body. Camera will be very good for the security of a city or a town because sometimes they happen like robbers or murders or the high grade cases, which is in sometimes is difficult to find evidence or things like that. This will be managed by private companies and will be in charge of managing them. Obviously, with the help of the state. Television will have been very used in the future because there are people who like to watch television and movies in their houses more than having to go to the cinema. So this will be make the lives of these people better and have all the opportunities to that they have in the cinema as the great privilege of watching in 3D and enjoying any movie or series. And the conclusion of this wonderful project that we explained, these inventions that have been thought by innovative people have as objective the different opportunities and the different means to facilitate our day-to-day and the humanity, so that future generations have these opportunities and be able to enjoy them, taking advantage of these technological things and every day developing more, doing good to the humanity and taking into account the care of the ecosystem, nature, and the animals.